record the session. Okay, before we actually kickstart about our day one session, I would like to hear about yourself. Could you please give your short introduction? Let's start with Soumya.
Hi all, this is Soumya and I have completed my master's in health informatics. So I'm just looking for the business analyst job. So and I found this amazing person. Yeah, and here I am.
Thank you for kind words, Soumya. Means a lot.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Okay. Yeah. What about Uma? Yeah, Uma.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah, I completed MBA with System Selectives, and I did a business of
Mm-hmm.
I have a 10 years of experience in business, and currently I'm looking for a job as a BA.
All right. That's good to
That's
know
it.
about that, Uma. Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. So. You might be done some research about the business analyst, what he does or what he or she does in the real time work environment. So what exactly you people know about business analyst? I would like to know from both of you. So what is a business analyst according to both of you? Uma and Soumi. Yeah.
Actually, the BA is responsible for gathering the requirements and
Mm-hmm.
document and uh, provide the solutions and validate the requirements and is like a bridge between the technical team and the business team.
Yeah, very good. Soumya,
Mm.
would you like to give a try? Do you know anything about business analyst, Soumya?
Yeah, I know, but I'm not sure. I'm not that perfect as she
Mm-hmm.
said.
All
But I
right.
just have but I just have like a very small information about business analyst. So where he gathers the information and identifies the business problems and he'll help in designing and validating a solution and coordinating with cross-functional laws, something like that.
Okay. Okay. I
Yeah.
will make you simplify. Please stay unmute. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Soumya,
sure,
I'm
sure. Yeah.
changing your name to 1 second.
Awesome. Yeah, from Chutki to Soumya.
Okay. Now, Uma, I'm going to change it to client. Client or stakeholder. Okay. Mm. Okay. So, so business analyst means now he or she will be acting as a intermediary person, okay, between technical team. Here we have Soumya technical team and Uma client, and Uma is acting as a client. So the business analyst me, I will be acting as a bridge between technical team and the client, meaning Uma. So why we need to act as intermediary? Why can't this technical team directly approach client, or why not client directly approach technical team? Why only they will approach business analyst? Why means client what is his expectation, what he is supposed to say in functional way, that technical team will not be understanding. And other case, in another instance, technical team what they are addressing to the client may not be understanding. So, in order to bridge this gap, business analyst will be there. Okay. So here what business analyst does is, first of all, he or she will be approaching the client, meaning Uba. Okay, Uma is our client. So as a business analyst will approach Uma, and Uma will be providing the requirements of the project. Okay, what they want to develop, they will be sharing the ideas, requirements to the business analyst. meaning me. Okay, I am acting as a business analyst, guys. Okay, so I will approach Uma. Uma will be providing me the requirement, and after gathering the requirement, I will be approaching Soumya as a technical team from the technical team. I will be explaining what exactly I have gathered from the Uma as a stakeholder, what requirements I have gathered. I will be explaining to the technical team. So this is called business analyst, guys. So if you pay attention, here I was bridging the gap between Soumya and Uma, right? Agree, both of you?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yes.
Yeah, this is called business analyst, guys. Uma and Soumya, got it? So in the real
Yeah.
time
Mhm.
also, this is the work what exactly you are going to do. Bridging the gap. If someone asks you what is business analyst means, I hope the example or the role play I have did was very easy to understand. Basically,
Yeah.
we are bridging, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. So, business analyst means, like as I said, that he will be gathering the requirements for related to the project. So, project means, do you have any idea? So, projects will be built in the real time from different departments. For example, healthcare, banking, e-commerce, retail, okay, and legal, okay. So all these called departments. So your company may build or develop this software. What exactly domain or which department they are developing, they will pick from these domains and they will start developing the project. So for example, let me show you one thing. Okay, guys. For example, assume that this is a project, guys. Okay, this website which you are seeing is called project. Okay, assume that this is a project. In order to build this platform, what is this platform called? Uh,
GitHub.
Okay, yeah, GitHub, yeah. In order to build this GitHub platform or project, they need, first of all, client. I mean, Uma will approach business analyst, guys. Okay, and as a business analyst, I will be gathering the requirements. For example, the client will say like, so in this application, I want platform to be there and solution to be there. In which under solution, I need other details like my company size. These options should be there, and I want search bar and I want sign in next to it and I want sign up, and under that I need some advertisement regarding our application like banking application. I need these options. So this is how the client, I mean Uma, will approach business analyst. And what I will do is, after gathering these requirement, what exactly the Uma was told me, I will be gathering, I mean meaning that I will note it down and I will convert into understandable manner. Okay, I will convert. I'll convert in such a way that is understandable to everyone. Okay, so this is the main duty of a business analyst, guys. So this is the project. So you will be gathering the requirements for this application. In the real time also, there will be one application where you need to gather the requirement. This is the primary duty of a business analyst. Okay, everything, all the requirements will be given by the client or stakeholder, guys. Your duty is to, as a business analyst, to gather what they were saying. You need to gather that. Okay, this is called business analyst in a broad level, guys. Okay, so in this project, you will be responsible for gathering all this what you are exactly seeing, guys. For example, this platform, this icon, the search bar, sign in, sign up, each and everything. You are the only sole person to gather this requirement. They are going to provide us the requirement. Okay, so you need to note it down and convert into the user stories. I will let you know what is user stories in the further session. Okay. Yeah. So there are many people before approaching me might be they are confusing actually. So for business analyst to become, do we need to familiar with Power BI? Yes, Power BI, Python, R, Tableau, SQL, Excel. So understand, guys. First of all, business analyst is different, data analyst is different, and technical business analyst also different. Okay, so you people, Uma and Soumya, you people will fall under currently as functional business analyst. Okay, so business analyst in market divided into different types. Please pay attention. One is functional business analyst, second one is technical business analyst, and third one, people might be confusing like data analyst also. The skill set is almost quite similar to business analyst, but actually each one serves different purpose. Okay, again I'm saying, Soumya and Uma, you people will fall under functional business analyst, meaning there is no technical knowledge is required, guys. Okay, so we the one which I am highlighting, this is called functional BA. Okay, all the skill set, and the data analyst is called this one. So the difference between business analyst and data analyst, I would like to make it self-explanatory. Like business analyst, I told you, like he will be bridging the gap between the client versus the technical team. Okay, his duty is to monitor, track, update, creating documentation, gathering the requirement, more of managing the project. This is called business analyst. Okay, let's talk about data analyst. Data analyst will be more focusing on data. The name itself suggests, right? The name itself suggests that the person will be more responsible in capturing the data from the database called SQL, and from that he or she will be analyzing and making the visuals. Okay, visual charts, and they will present it to the stakeholders, client, because they will see from the data point of view, guys. His duty, data analyst duty was to capture the data from the database and analyze, showcase it to your stakeholders or clients. So this is called data analyst. So obviously the skill set will be different. uh, for example, for business analyst, the core skills to become was, I told you this is functional. Okay, for functional business analyst to become, the core skills, I would say, was Jira, Confluence, MS Word, MS Excel. Okay, in terms of tools I'm speaking, there are other skill sets which you will come to know in the next session. Tools wise, you need to be familiar with these guys. And for data analyst, he will be working on Excel, SQL, Power BI, Tableau, Python. So in one word, I told you data analyst means. So I told you, like for example, when your company maintains large data. For example, let's take e-commerce, e-commerce like Flipkart. Flipkart, on daily basis, there are countless of customers will be doing purchases in the online. They will be bookmarking, ordering, refunding, returning, right? So what exactly they are doing in their mobile application, all the data will be stored in where? In the database, guys. So what, after storing all this data in database, a person will be there like a data analyst. He will be analyzing, and he will be showcasing to this client who is wanted to know about the business, where the refunds were happened, where the returns were happened, where the products were sold, in which country, in which city. So everything here data analyst will be taking care. Okay, business analyst is more of he will be the front face for building the project, meaning that he ensure that bridging the gap between various teams, various cross functionality teams. Okay, so this is called business analyst versus data analyst. So business analyst mostly interact with the client, users, developers, stakeholders. He will be the front, he or she will be the front face. So these people are very vital to interact, client, users, developers, and stakeholders. And for data analyst, they will mostly work with the data and the developers and the technical team only. Okay, they mostly work with the technical team because the name itself it suggests. Okay. However, uh, here if you pay attention, business analyst, functional business analyst, I highlighted this. But if you wanted to become technical business analyst, you can learn this skill set, guys. Okay. So if you might be wondering, like, functional business analyst versus technical business analyst, which are the openings, which has more openings in the market? I would say like functional business analyst has more openings. Out of 100, you might come across 70 to 80% openings on business analyst on functional. So later you might some the project as per the project need, some companies will expect a business analyst needs to have some SQL, Power BI, okay, Tableau knowledge. So it is an added advantage that is you will get. But in the beginning level, I definitely won't recommend to learn this Power BI, Tableau, Python, since we are focusing on business analyst, functional business analyst. Let's focus, okay? So yeah, this is all about the difference between functional business analyst, technical business analyst, data analyst. Technical business analyst, data analyst are similar in terms of skill set, guys. Okay, here I didn't specify anywhere technical business analyst. I'm just uttering that what are the skill set that is required for data analyst, like including SQL, Power BI, Tableau, Python. All these were also needed when you want to transition from functional business analyst to technical business analyst. Got it? Any doubts, Susha and sorry, Uma and Saumya?
Um, no, sir.
Uh, yeah, I have one doubt.
Yeah.
Some of them they're asking for agile and waterfall methodologies. What
Yes,
does
yes.
like in which side it comes, data side or
Function,
like
function.
function? Okay. Yeah, okay.
Here I didn't specify. You'll get to know about that in the upcoming slides.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So yeah, I have explained in a broader level what exactly business analyst does. So let me walk you through on the roles and responsibilities, guys. Step by step, what you will be doing in the work environment. I'm going to walk through verbally, and soon in the 2 days after, I'm going to make a role play, meaning that I will be acting as a stakeholder. You people will be acting as a developer. I will be providing the requirements, and you need to note it down. You need to convert. You need to document, agile, everything. I'm going to make it happen. Okay. So let's talk about roles and responsibilities. I already told you, business analyst will be responsible for gathering the requirement from the stakeholder, from the project. Okay, when they are having any project to develop, so first of all, the client will be approaching the business analyst and will be sharing the stakeholder or client ideas, what exactly they wanted to be developed. Okay, that is a primary duty. And the secondary duty, second duty of a business analyst was you gather this requirement, guys. You gathered, but what exactly you have gathered, you cannot you can't share the same to the IT team or technical team. You need to do some changes, right? Because this requirement gathering, what you have done, it is something is more understandable to you. But how about others to understand? So, in order to make others understand, not only technical team, anyone, vendors or client or anyone who want to know about the requirement after they are viewing, they need to understand. So, how can you do that? So that is where business analyst will be accountable for writing user stories and acceptance criteria, guys. Okay, so this user story and acceptance criteria is nothing but uh, this is nothing but what exactly the requirement you have gathered from the stakeholder. You will be writing in a standard format called user story and acceptance criteria. Okay, this is basically will be in a simpler English. Okay, there is no technicality involved in this. You're writing user story and acceptance criteria. Only a simple English is required. Okay, don't worry. So if you pay attention here, I have wrote one example for user story. So there is a standard format, guys. Not only every business analyst in the work environment, they follow user story and acceptance criteria. Okay, so you need to draft the user stories and acceptance criteria, because why? To understand other team. Okay, whatever the requirement you gather, to understand to opposite people, you will be translating those into the user stories and acceptance criteria. Okay, this is the second duty of a business analyst. Okay, third duty, I would say, was the user stories which you have created. Okay, these you have created based on what? based on the requirement you gather from the client, right? So once you have drafted into user story and acceptance criteria, you need to add it in a one tool called Jira. Okay, majority of the companies were using Jira, guys. Okay, Jira is a project management tool. I will take one example. You have a Almara, right, in your house. Okay, like Birva, we can say Birva kind, Birva. So what exactly we will be doing in Birva? We will be putting all our clothes and all other stuffs, right? So here also Jira is a project management tool where we will be updating our user stories. Okay, we will be updating all these user stories in this tool. Consider that uh, Almar scenario, guys, for your understanding. In Almar, we will be putting all the clothes, right? Different clothes, saris, pants, shirts, everything. So in the Jira also, we will be updating the user stories and acceptance criteria, which we have wrote. Okay, as a business analyst, which you have wrote, you will be updating in the Jira. Okay, this is called Jira. In that, we will be updating. Then after that update, after you as a business analyst updated, so you will be following up with, you will be involving with various meetings, guys, which is very important for a business analyst to handle the process smoothly. For example, this development, so once you have added this user story, so developers will be start implementing or developing the code. They will be writing the code, and meaning that it will be obviously converting into the uh, like they will be implementing the project based on the user stories you have added in the Jira. Okay, so after that there are few meetings where you need to involve, or where you need to involve to clarify the doubts of the business, sorry, to clarify the doubts as a business analyst to the technical team, scrum master, everyone. Okay, they will be approaching to you only, guys, because who gathered the requirements here? Who gathered? Can one tell me?
BA.
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 So obviously, BA will be having a well-versed knowledge what is requirement is. So that's the reason the business analyst is uh, acting as a intermediary person between client and the technical team, guys. Okay, so this is called sprint planning. Sprint. I will let you know what is. I will elaborate in the upcoming session. For now, I'm just giving you a slight idea what is exactly happened. Okay, so then I told you like developers, technical team will be reaching out to you if they need any clarification, if they are coming across any doubts, or if they are expecting any doubt, if they are expecting anything. So they will be reaching out to the business analyst, guys. As a business analyst, you need to clarify. Okay, you need to clarify. That is called business analyst duty number 5, and they will be, and here we will be having QA team, guy. Okay, QA team. Technical team means it will include your developer and testing team, guys. Okay, testing team we will call it as QA team. Okay, so you need to support to QA team in writing test cases. So QA team is responsible for writing test cases. So as a business analyst, you need to help them uh, to write complete test cases. Okay, you need to support them. So this is one of the duty of a business analyst. So yeah, and duty number 6 was like business analyst. As a business analyst, you are also responsible for creating functional test cases, guys. Functional test cases meaning what means I will let you know in the upcoming session. But for now, please pay attention that you're also responsible as a business analyst creating functional test cases. So these functional test cases, business analyst will be created based on the user story and acceptance criteria that you have written. Okay, okay, guys. So from that only you will be writing test cases, and these test cases will be written in the Excel sheet. Okay, okay. SQL for functional business analyst, SQL is not needed. But anyways, in my course, I'm going to give a basic understanding about the SQL, guys. Okay, basic, which will be an added advantage to your portfolio. So business analyst, if there is a need in the project that the business analyst need to write SQL queries, you will be writing mainly when it comes to validating the requirement. UAT testing. When you're performing UAT testing, sometimes it is required for a business analyst to pull the report or to pull the data. So without writing any query, we cannot get the data. Like for example, uh, you have a Google, guys. You have a Google. So in Google, when you enter something information or some information only and click on search, the Google what will do? It will provide us the accurate output, right? So without entering, it will it give? No, right? So business analyst also SQL. If you need any data, you need to write some query. So by writing that query, the system will check the logic and give the output. Consider this is scenario of social media. Okay, Uma and Soumya. When you type something only, you'll get the accurate output. So in the SQL, when you want some data, some backend data, okay, you need to write query. You need to write query to receive that data to you. Okay, so yeah. And business analyst also very important task of a business analyst was performing UAT testing. Okay, UAT testing meaning user acceptance testing. You will be doing testing, guys. For example, this testing, don't wonder that it will not be including as technicality. So it will be testing is similar to what exactly I'm doing now. Please pay attention. I'm doing just UAT testing in your presence. So UAT testing means, for example, verifying the application. Assume that, okay, let me take that. We have taken the banking. Yeah, assume that this is application, guys. Project, our project. Okay, UAT testing means as a business analyst, you need to, okay, open the solution. Okay, solution has all the options or not. Okay, right now we have my company size, enterprises, by use case, by industry, and you'll go to search and you'll search something, something. Okay, so search bar. So after that, you will explore this sign up. Okay, what it is, light mode, dark mode, and you'll go to enterprise and you'll click on here. What exactly it is showing the output, that is called UAT testing. So Soumya and Uma, just now what I did, will it made is it made you to confuse? User acceptance testing means it is not included technicality. I'm just exploring the functionality of the application. You got it, Uma and Soumya? This is
Yes,
called
yes.
UAT testing.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. This is not technical, guys. Okay. UAT testing means you will
Okay.
be exploring these options of your application based on the user story. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. You will also participate in various meetings, guys. So these are the 4 meetings that are very important for a business analyst to be in attendance. Okay. I will let you know what exactly these meetings, agile ceremony is in the upcoming sessions. And business analyst also more responsible for creating documentation. So if you have done any research and if you would like to do any research, the first thing that will anyone will provide you that a business analyst needs to have a thorough knowledge on creating a documentation. So documentation meaning like documentation, visual modeling. So uh, back in our school days, we used to create flowcharts. Did you remember start, end, diamond shape? Uma and Soumya, did you remember this concept? Flowchart,
Yes, yes,
start.
yes,
So yes, exactly. Business analyst also will be creating such kind of diagrams. That is called UML diagrams. Okay. For
yes,
example, I am showing you one UML diagram, guys. Okay. So this is one type of diagram. So similar to this, different types of UML diagrams that business analyst needs to have a knowledge and they need to create. Okay, this is called UML diagrams, guys. Okay, so why this UML diagrams is created and important for a project is, let's assume that okay, let's assume that question to Uma and Soumya. Okay, I have a requirement which is in 100 lines. Okay, 100 lines. And I have given the same to the developer. They are feeling somewhat confusing and difficulty. Okay, you got it scenario, Uma? Uma also, please unmute.
yes, yes.
Yeah, understand the scenario. As a business analyst, I have gathered the requirement, which are 100 lines, 2, 3 pages, and I have hand over the same to the developer. Developers are feeling very difficult to understand and understand. What is that requirement is all about? They felt like complex. So what you will do as a business analyst?
Yes.
You need to create these flowcharts.
Flowcharts, UML diagram.
Good. Yeah.
Why? What is the purpose of creating this flowchart? Why it will help them?
To to make it easy for them to understand what the process is going to be.
You got an idea right now? The benefit of creating UML diagrams by business
Yes.
analyst. In our scenario, the developers felt initially confusing and difficulty to understand. But as soon as once we have created this UML diagram, they felt very easy. Okay, they felt very easy. So this is the main role of business analyst, guys. Okay, one of the duty of a business analyst was creating UML diagrams. Okay, so for example, this is one other type of diagram. This is one which is similar to flowchart, but there are different types of diagram that you need to have a practical knowledge. I will let you know. Okay, so the post-release validation business value check. Just I will take one example. We have built the project, guys. So what is our project? So this is our project. Okay. So this is our project. We have built, we have added all these features. We have added each and everything as per the need of client and stakeholder. And as a business analyst, developers also develop functionality, and it's time to release it to the market. Okay, we need to release to our customers. So before we release it to the customers, definitely you cannot go ahead and blindly release it, right? Because there might be some issues will come across, right? You cannot
Yes.
directly,
Yes.
you cannot directly release to the market because there might be some issues like uh, network issues or what can we say, like error loading issues. Okay, then what we can say, then sign on errors. There will be so many error, guys. So before we launch into the market as a business
We need to
analyst,
test
you
that.
very good. Who is that? Uma or Soumya?
It's me,
Yeah, very
Soumya.
good. Correct. Because without sending it to the market, we cannot test. Because when you go to purchasing a car, so definitely the company will initially they will do some checks whether it is working or expected before we sell it to the customer. So directly they won't put it in display, right? To the
Yep.
customers. So similar way, business analyst also, once you are done with your application, you need to be check the functionality whether it is working as expected to ensure that once it is got released into the market, the customer should not be impacted or affected. So keeping that on mind, you will be doing testing, guys. That is activity as a business analyst you will be doing. And once it is launched into the customer, suppose Soumya is a customer and Uma is also customer. So I am a salesperson. Okay. For example, I'm taking the car purchasing scenario. You both are customers. You are walked into the some car showroom, and I'm a salesperson. So what you will do? I will be explaining about about the car, right? So similar way, business analyst also will be explaining, guys, about our application to our customers. Okay, after the business analyst explain to the customers, so then what he'll do, then the customers will be purchasing. Then after that, the car which you purchased will be definitely lead to some maintenance issues, right? Like there could be some issues. So in the real time also, business analyst, it's your responsibility to ensure that everything is working as expected. Okay.
Yep.
So, for example, when a customer was having some issues in using the application, so they will be reaching out to you, and you as a business analyst need to gather the feedback. You need to gather, guys. What is exactly the troublesome they are facing? What is the improvement they want? Everything you need to make a note. That is called gathering feedback. And you need to suggest next improvement. I mean, you need to connect with your technical team and your stakeholders. You need to convey the same to them that customers are experiencing this difficulty and they wanted this to be improved or implemented. This is the things as a business analyst you will be doing, guys. Any doubts with roles and responsibilities so far, Soumya and Uma? Is it clear? At least if you understand half, I will be more happy because we are just walking the. I'm just walked you through what exactly business analyst roles and responsibilities. Can you please confirm, guys? Uma and
Yeah,
Soumya.
all good. I understand it.
Sir,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Uma, yeah.
yeah, after UAT also we can again we have to validate the requirements
Yeah. So
after
before we launch,
completion UAT also.
see, after completion of UAT,
Okay.
there will be release. Release means it will be
Oh,
released into the customers. So before they actually release it to the customers,
oh,
again you need to do testing in the production. There is a production, guys. Production means live environment. In that
oh
in
yeah,
that
okay.
uh, in that environment, you need
Yes.
to do the testing. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this is the roles and responsibilities of a business analyst, guys. Can you please rejoin? This meeting will only last for 40 minutes. Okay, please rejoin. Let's connect for another 20 minutes. Same link, okay? Same link.
Yeah.